What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. And if you thought today was over, well, it's not, because in Japan, my boy Berksg has been working hard on the current May calendar, and it is out, the proper one, the one with all the images, the one that we love. And honestly, I've been chatting with this dude, and the amount of work that he goes through to put this calendar together, I think everybody should just appreciate what this dude actually does. He's a freaking genius. So massive thank you to yourself, Berks, and thank you for sharing it with me, and also for posting it up on the forum. It is available now. So we are going to have a closer look at what is going to be going on in May 2025. We obviously going to have a new hero of the month. Looks like this chickie is going to be getting the autumn harvest ready. I think she's a bit early, to be fair. It is still summer, at least for some of us. But yeah, anyways, what is going to be happening in May? Where is it going to be good to summon? What kind of heroes can we expect in the portals? And what special events are going to be coming in May? So obviously we are currently, as I'm speaking to you guys, we are moving into the 30th of April tomorrow. And that's going to be kicking off with an alpha ether for all of you. So the Omega quest is coming. You can get your dark ethers so you can max out your heroes. Honestly, like, these quests cannot come around quick enough, to be honest. Like, I always feel like I'm out of alpha ethers. So that's a good one. We have the ancient underroot going at the moment with Speculum, weird looking like multi-abbed dragon, which is strange as hell. But he is in there. So yeah, that's what we've got going on in the dragons at the moment. He's not that great, to be honest. We have the visiting outfitter. So of course that is going to be running for, I think, another day. So hopefully you guys have had your chance to pick out your costumes and decide which heroes you're going to be maxing in the visiting outfitter. Definitely take advantage of that regardless. Like, I think it's worth the 300 gems. And of course, today we've just had the Goblin Village open up with a brand new garrison guard called Irelaith. And yeah, he's pretty awesome. I've just had a look at him and he's excellent. Also, we've got the Untold Tales going on at the moment with some pretty serious costumes, Costume Forces, Dom Eventus, and Medea, all featured in that portal. It's a strong portal at the moment. They resist insanity. They're just every single one of those heroes is worth having. So yeah, really strong. And then going into the 1st of May. So on Thursday, the 1st of May, we're going to be seeing the Night of the Moth event return with a brand new moth hero called Oricark. And yeah, I must say he looks pretty awesome. Like, I don't think he's going to be able to hold a candle next to Mortwitch. I still think Mortwitch's art, in fact, Grovert's art is freaking decent as well. But we'll definitely have a closer look at Oricark when he, she, or it comes out on the 1st. And then moving into this weekend. So it looks like that's going to be it until Sunday. And then on Sunday, we are going to have a new, is that Path of Valor? No, that's going to open up on the Monday. So Sunday, what is that? Looks like the Moth event. No, that's going to be Valhalla Forever and Ever and Ever Again, featuring Costume Alfrike, Tyr, and Sif. Probably not worth summoning in that one, to be totally honest. And the Contest of Elements will be coming on the Sunday as well. And we'll have a brand new slimy wimey in there called Goose. I like that name. So we will see Goose featured alongside Shamini. And hopefully that will be a decent portal to look at as well. And then the Astral Plane, it says we're going to have Megwin and Salnis again. To be honest, Megwin, I just recently, like literally, I say recently, like a few minutes ago, was going up against her, and I just don't see her as being that big of a problem. Like, I feel like she may need a little bit of a rework. Salnis is a really, really excellent hero, though. Tremors of the Underworld will be coming back at that end of that 2nd week. So that's the 9th and 10th of May. And that's going to be seeing us into the weekend. And then on the, is that the Saturday? Yes, so the Saturday, the 10th, we're going to be seeing the Costume Chamber return. And as of yet, it doesn't say exactly who's going to be featured in there. So it could be literally anybody. Yeah, and that's going to be running for the next few days. We are going to have another treasure quest coming up. So your chance to earn another little pin. I'm not sure whether it will be that one. That looks like a construct symbol. But it'll be interesting to see what kind of loot is available in the treasure quest. And then we're going to have the Shadows of the Deep event on the 13th. So that's going to be the Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday the 13th. Sorry for going back up and out again. But the Shadows of the Deep event will be coming back featuring, it says Penelope Atwood and Wolfstan, but I'm pretty sure that we will have a new hero featured in there. Like, I doubt that they will just keep on with those ones. And to be quite honest, like, I feel like they did go off the rails a little bit with the Insanity event because I wasn't too impressed by the last one. Like, Burton was the last really good hero that's been released into that family, the cultists. And the investigate, I mean, cultists, like, we haven't really seen the cultists, have we? It's like been all investigators. So I think it's time we got some monsters going. The Judgment of Dunes will be coming in that week as well. So that is on the 14th of May. Judgment of Dunes featuring costume Papyrus, costume Sobek, and costume Merisank. Out of all of those, I think costume Sobek's probably the one that's worth summoning for the most. And then again, another ancient underroot where we're going to see another dragon, a new dragon called Regium. Definitely feels like they're pushing the dragons this month. May be the month of dragons, who knows? And then we are going to see the Untold Tales 2. So this is going to be probably a placeholder. So it will be featured on the 16th of May. But the Untold Tales 2, we're just seeing the Tales of Frost. So we're seeing I can't remember what realm it is now, but we just had the dude holding the freaking massive axe from the Frost Heroes. So we're probably going to see another one of those featured in that portal. And to be honest, that's a really good portal to summon in because all of those heroes seem to be really, really strong. And then on that weekend, it looks like we're going to be having a challenge event. Is that a challenge event? Yeah, so the Beowulf challenge, we're going to be seeing, it says Beowulf, Hrothgar, and Wealthiel, but again, that's just a placeholder, so they're not going to be able to predict every single hero that drops during the month, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they could, but to be honest, there are a lot of changes that are made within the last few minutes. So the events will be as they're laid out here, but some of the heroes are likely to change. So just bear that in mind. And the Tavern of Legends quest, to be honest, that one really needs a pretty big rework. It looks like the Tavern of Legends quest is going to be starting on the Monday of that week by the looks of this. Yeah. But yeah, I just think it really needs a bit of a rework because all the old heroes a month are pretty much not cutting it. There's some really, really good costumes in there, but they kind of dropped all of the champions heroes. So while you can still select heroes, like I feel like we had 6 of them, I think, and then they completely dropped it. So I think that event definitely needs some love. And the Path of Dragons will be opening up on the 19th for those of you who care. Then it looks like we'll have a Covenant quest, so another chance to earn some of the Covenant coins, which is nice. And that is on the Small Giant calendar, so that's probably a bit more official than maybe some of the other bits on here. And then the War of Three Kingdoms will be coming back. That's on the 22nd. So we'll be seeing, I think we still have maybe a couple of costumes from the War of Three Kingdoms. Who knows? It does say some question marks over there, but we could be seeing some costumes for some old favorites from the War of Three Kingdoms coming in. So I think we're pretty much done with the older bunch. I think that we have to do the new ones, like Erlang Shen costume. That would be definitely good. Like, I would definitely want that one. Anyway, so that's going to be the War of Three Kingdoms. We can all get to beat each other up from the 22nd till the 27th. Atlantis is going to rise on the 23rd, so you've got some time to prep and get your loot tickets and everything ready and saved up for the 23rd. That's a nice, decent amount of time to get enough saved up to farm in that. And then it looks like we're going to have a fire contest of elements coming up towards the end of the month. So bear in mind, it's a good idea with a contest of elements, just throwing it out there, to work on some like fire heroes that can heal, because you need at least probably one healer per team, and you need 5 teams. So yeah, I'd work on a few healers for that one, and then we'll see who's going to be featured in that event. And then big news: Soul Exchange is coming. Thank goodness. I know a lot of you guys will be really keen to empty out your rosters, get rid of some unwanted fodder heroes, and that is going to be a chance to do so. So hopefully like at least a couple of weeks or so beforehand, we should have some some sort of snippets of what heroes are going to be featured filtering in. So that'll be awesome. And really, really looking forward to the Soul Exchange. I think the last one, in fact, the last two Soul Exchanges have been a little bit disappointing in terms of the hero selection. So I'd like to see some more premier heroes featured in this upcoming Soul Exchange. That's going to be really good. Like, I'm really looking forward to this one. Like, we've got to have at least one freaking blowout Soul Exchange during the course of this year. And I feel like it's time. Anyways, we're going to be seeing Mythic Titan coming on that Monday as well. So that's going to be busy. That time is going to be busy. Okay, so the Soul Exchange is actually going to be starting on the Sunday on the 25th of May. And then it's going to be running through to the Monday, the 27th, or Tuesday, the 27th, sorry. And then the Mythic Titan, another Ancient Underroot event, and then another Untold Tales. Of course, we don't really know exactly what heroes. And then the Magic Tower is going to be back right towards the end of the month. I do like that, actually. I think it's decent to have a long enough time between the events to make it so that it's still something really special. And I think the new Magic heroes for me seem to be something quite special. Like, I like the Magic Carpet family, and I definitely like the costumes for the older heroes. So that will be fun. And another Omega quest. So you get some more ethers. So we're going to be stacking ethers up this month in May. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the month of May and what's going to be happening. Where do I think is going to be good to summon? So let's answer those questions. I mean, obviously the Soul Exchange is going to be like the absolute main event here. Do you know what? Like, I still like the Goblin Village, and I still really like the Astral Plane. I think that the Astral Dwarves and the Garrison Guard are just some of the absolute strongest heroes that you can want in the whole entire game. Plus, when you do pull them, you get that 1+1. The Moth heroes, I really like them. Like the Mega Fiends and stuff like that, but I just don't feel that they're quite as good as like the Garrison Guard and the Astral Dwarves. The Untold Tales heroes, also really, really excellent, but still like lagging a little bit behind those two other portals. The Slime heroes, they do seem to be good. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to be seeing with Goose, but again, I'm still focused on those two portals that I said before. Covenant Summon, whenever it drops, it usually drops really out of the blue. But to be quite honest, I would gloss over the majority of these other portals, maybe the Untold Tales 2 as well. So I think those are the strongest portals I would say in the game at the moment. Beowulf is actually a pretty good one. Just having another look over this, I think the Beowulf portal is very strong. Hrothgar's a really strong hero. Beowulf, Wealthier is an excellent healer. So yeah, that's a good portal to try your luck in as well. But yeah, if you're unsure, I would stick to the Garrison Guard portal, the Goblin Village, the Astral Plane, and then also, those are the two really. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So as we go over the month, obviously, and as things released and our hero of the month and everything else, we will have a closer look at that. But for now, this is the setup. So I hope that's been useful for you guys. Please do let me know where you guys are thinking of pulling. Drop us a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys don't want to miss any future content. Share it with your mother, share it with your friends, with your brothers and your sisters, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.